2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Rickie Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Rickie Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Rickie ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Rickie. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's got a chance. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for second. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Lovely effort, that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a beauty. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
This one's tracking.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there's a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Well, this should find the short grass. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Four right.
And here we are with the third shot.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Not a bad line, this. Appears to have overcooked this one. It's just about 3 feet away.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 6 iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Nice stroke. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green. Wow, was that any good?
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, time to return to the action. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That was wonderfully done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That is a touch of class from the bunker. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the 5-wood. We need this one to bounce right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in, year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's tiny. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
16 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's dialed in. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler?
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. 2 wins so far this season. Getting ready to play their third. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's on a good line. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Currently in first position. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Here's Rickie Fowler's next shot.
And there it goes from the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well played. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That's a good looking shot there.
A birdie putt awaits.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Here's Rickie Fowler. Ooh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Just needs this one to kick right. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Attaboy, good shot. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. I don't mind the look of this. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.